It's an exciting morning on this Monday on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. This weekend, we took on the huge task of not just unveiling and launching the Kia Soul here at our Expresso studios, but it was hoisted up to the 7th floor to our penthouse studios. Now, before we get into it and why this is such an amazing car and why it's even hip to be square, how did they get it up 7 stories? This is how it got here.
The Expresso penthouse studio is famed for its spectacular view of both the ocean and the mountain. But its location on the 7th floor of the building means that if we want a car in our studio, it requires a crane and nerves of steel. Expresso will be giving away a new Kia Soul on the 19th of December. And in order to show you the car up close and personal, it had to be hoisted up to our little home. The team responsible carefully secure the car to the crane, make sure it can't be damaged, and the weight is evenly distributed as it begins its ascent. Naturally, everyone present is holding their breath as the car climbs meter by meter towards the patio area. It's a fairly rare occurrence to see a car dangling in mid-air, and the hoisting operation garners looks and stares from people on the street. Nobody wants the car in the air for too much longer, so it's slowly lowered onto the 7th floor and released from its couplings. There's a huge sigh of relief as the Kia Soul is freed from the crane and it's positioned into its new spot. Now this is what we call extreme parking.
Well, what a great surprise. It is launched, it's unveiled, and it's here in our Expresso studios. In fact, it's in our penthouse studio. Here to talk more about it, our marketing director from Kia. Welcome, David Chief, to our studios.
Thank you, leigh-anne.
Let's get straight into it. The power to surprise. Well, it surprised me that it first of all got up here. But this vehicle is exciting. Tell me why it's exciting for you.
You do know it drove up the side of the building, right?
Ah, you see.
Okay, maybe not. The main excitement about the car is obviously it's a continuation of what is essentially an iconic design. It's hugely improved and very, very much refined over the previous generation model.
It's stylish, it's cutting edge. Kia represents technology, we know that. Why did you bring that phrase back, it's hip to be square?
Well, essentially it's a celebration of it's cool to be different,
yeah.
and exactly what the car is, and people that will identify with this car are the people that are maybe not conformist and want to stand out from the crowd.
I know the Kia Soul as a car that is convenient. It had the block shape, but now it's even hipper to be square. It comes in two-tone. It's got some amazing features. Who should buy this car?
Well, if you look at our target market, it's essentially anybody that's young at heart. Yeah, the two-tone is new for Kia, for the brand, so the ability to customize and personalize. You know, anybody that's looking for something a little bit different on the road should certainly look at one.
I've already looked at the back seat, and it's a little bit lower than my car, so a baby seat fits in perfectly. I've checked it out.
And it's got ISOFIX points as well, so if you're putting a baby seat in there, your kid will be safe. You can do it. What
about lowering steering wheels? And I want to know some of the other features.
No, I mean, the interior is completely new out of the outgoing model. You've got funky mood lamps that pulse to the beat of the radio.
Crazy.
You can adjust the steering, so if you want it to be a lighter steering wheel, if you're in town, you can change that as well. So we've got this thing called Flex Steer.
What about park distance? Can it help me park?
Yeah, you've got park distance control, and on the screen in the middle, when you put it into reverse, there's a camera on the back door. You can actually see you can't see your rear, but you can see where you're going.
Yeah, right, sure. Right. Yeah. I understand. What else is standing out with the new Kia Soul for you?
So there are 3 spec models. So again, from a 1.6, which is what is behind you here, the 2-litre, and now we've also got the 1.6 diesel, which is also a great addition to the range.
Which is really nice. Lastly, I mean, it's here on our Expresso rooftop. I'm surely amazed, and we're going to try and post that video online for you, but what do you think of the fact that it's in our penthouse studios? So
this is actually the prize that can be won on your giveaway competition, your Avios Travel competition, and I think it's impressive and fairly brave to get a car up here, and by the looks of it, you guys haven't damaged it, so that's fantastic.
No, we definitely haven't damaged it. We took really good care of it.
So it's great. Good job.
Going forward, I mean, what's next? You're bringing out two-tone cars with amazing features, pulsing speakers, park distance control of a different kind.
It's quite simple. I mean, all we're trying to do is live up to the brand slogan, the power to surprise. And every time we bring out a new car, you know, it has to improve over the previous generation, and on we go.
I like that. Well, the next generation of cars, indeed. Well, I tell you what will be the power to surprise is when I can drive this. Of course, I can't, but you can. And you can join our Expresso Avios travel community. It's really easy to win this amazing baby. All you need to do is to SMS the keyword GIFT. GIFT to 337282 to stand in line of winning this amazing car. This prize is worth more than 200,000 rands. If I was you, I'd make sure that I enter. Again, GIFT to 33728. David, thanks so much.
Good to see you.
For joining us this morning. Well, there's lots more happening, from surprises to an amazing feel-good breakfast show. Leigh-Anne, what's happening next?